Hi, afternoon, all of you. Right, so this video I recorded because some of you they have we don't have seen time to do the live class, right? Because of that, so I recorded this one so you can watch this video according that you're suitable to watch. Okay, tengok masa yang anda berkelapangan dan sesuai. Okay. Alright, so for today, before this, the video explain about we discussed about the previous exercise. Alright, so we are finished already with chapter 11 set. Right, so now we will go to the new chapter, which is data handling. Right, so this note I already give on the PDF, but I just want to explain to you. So this one same the notes that I gave to WhatsApp, so don't worry about that. Okay, so for this topic or this chapter, we will know how to collect the data, what is the data mean, and how to represent the data. Right, but before that, okay, we will go. We must know what is the data is. Right, data is a collection of information or numerical facts. Right, so from this one, you can see the definition of data. What is the part of a collection of information? Or what is the numerical fact? Right, you can see the nowadays topic. Right, it's a very one of the topic that very what we call it, yang paling terbaru yang memang paling sangat uh, besar adalah COVID-19. Alright, when you watch the video, alright, on the television, you can see, alright, pengarah Kementerian Kesihatan tersebut, alright, okay, apabila when he wants to announce, right, how many person or how many numbers person that have in COVID, right? How many person that already sembuh? Yeah, and the total effect, the cluster that involve in a COVID, a new cluster, how many numbers? So that one is a collection. That is what we call it as the data. Alright? Before he announced the data, he must know about it. He must have the information and must have a fact. Right? He cannot inform the numbers or information that not a fact. Right? Example that you can see also they have a lot of news spread. Right? That sometimes it's a fake news. Right? So when a fake news that inform to our right spread to our sometimes in the group, right? Okay, this majlis ada yang masuk because that one is a not confirmation that so that one is we cannot speak as a data, right? Because we don't have a numbers that effect on that majlis, right? So the data must have a information on the majlis. Okay, so how one of usually to collect the data, we usually think or use a statistical question. Means a question that can be answered by collecting data. Alright, example. Okay, like I say the news about the COVID that we already usually hear maybe around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. to know how many percent yesterday or today that get COVID, right? Okay, usually the person collect the data, he will answer, right? This hospital, how many person that that have a new person that warded because of the COVID, alright? Then he take note, alright? Okay, how many person that already okay, alright? Maksudnya sembuh daripada COVID. How many, alright? So if have any death, so he must know about that. So that is question that can be answered by children. Right, some question cannot be answered. Alright, example, sometimes they have a person, right? Maybe example we can say they have a person that is affected with COVID, right? Okay, sometimes we cannot answer the question, who is it? Who, what is the name for the person that is? So that one cannot be answered, right? Because usually we can say that it's a very private question, the hospital must not answer the question because I have to calculate population, family, okay? So, so if the data that can be answered, so that one usually required as a data lah. Alright, so there will be variability or diversity in the data related to the question. You can see this one on your textbook, okay? Alright, so I'm not typing a lot of words that have in your textbook, okay? Alright, so they have a several collection method, the data. Right, example is an interview, survey, observation, experiment. Alright, so what is interview? Usually, if you use a method collect the data, use an interview, means you meet someone else, meet other person. Right, then you ask the person a question. Right, you ask him maybe her name or his name, then ask the question related to data that you want it. Right? Remember, interview meet other person. Right? What is a survey? Usually, surveys they have used a form. Right? Depend on a survey that they want to do. Right? Sometimes use a online survey like we can see as a using a Google form and other than that. But if a survey that actually in a what we call it is in a our taman, sometimes to know okay how many person involved in this house, alright, survey dekat a bank, alright, usually they use a form, alright, they have a hard copy of form. Right, so what about observation? Observation means you go to one place, alright, for example, one place, then you stand there or sit at there lah. If you take a long time, so you must choose a one place to sit down or to watch, and you observe on that place how many cars that pass that road. Okay, this one usually observation gives us very information that they want to make. Alright, example, you can see on the road that usually the road that do not have any traffic light. Okay, then this a day then they have a lot of car on that road, then they have a person, alright, maybe someone calls that what is it called? Someone calls jabatan to ask whether is it suitable to have a traffic light on that road. Okay, there that a person in charge will go there, that he will observe whether how many car in that road. If suitable with the data, right? Maybe there are a lot of car that pass or through that road that is to use a traffic light, and then because the observation you just watch, follow the according the topic or what the data that you want, right? And the last one is an experiment. Usually, experiment is about a certain target. You know what happened if this one do? What happened if this one do? Right? Okay. So that is a data collection method. Right, example one, right? You can see, right? You must know what is a table method, collect data in the following situation. All right, the first one is to determine whether a dice is fair. Right, to determine whether a dice is fair. What is a dice? Dice, what we call in Somali in a dadu. All right, so means you must find out whether the dice is fair or not. How you want to know the dust is fair? So this one you must do by experiment. So you must try it. You must do that to know whether the dust is fair enough. Alright. Sometimes maybe that person is a very lucky, so you always get a six, right? Sometimes the other person not. So that one we call it as experiment. To try it whether is it the dust is fair. Right. The next one, the effectiveness of a new kind of medicine. All right. What we can know this one about nowadays topic, a vaccine, to see whether the vaccine is a very effective or not for that one to solve the COVID. All right. So that one they must do the observation. Right. It's not as the experiment. Effectiveness of a new kind of medicine. So they must observe to see whether it's suitable or not. Right? Sometimes if you want to create a vitamin C that you create, right? Okay, so is it suitable? Ada tak keberkesanan, effectiveness with keberkesanan? Ada tak? Jangka baik, elok kalau makan lepas tu. Right. So that was your observation. Okay, sometimes you see lah whether they ask the person try the medicine. Okay. The popularity of sports celebrity. Yeah, this one usually is a survey to maybe as media used to know what is the popularity of a sports celebrity. Usually the what you call it, peminat tahu. Okay, the services. The next one is services provided but it's still existent in a boutique. Yeah, this one of course because we need others, right? Okay. Right, to classify data and construct a frequency table, so data have a two types, two categories we can see. The others information you can see on your textbook. So this one I just put some of the information that do not have on your textbook. Alright, data can categorize with a categorical and also numerical. Right, categorical usually descriptive information and it cannot measure numerically but can be described, right? And it's also known as qualitative data. And for numerical data, usually measure the quantities, concept and numbers, and known as quantitative data. And for numerical, can classify into two, which are discrete data and continuous data. Right. So what is a discrete data? Means obtained through counting and usually involve only a whole number, right? Means through counting, you can count that. Okay, how many person read that book? How many person that eat at the canteen? How many students come to the school? So that one is a discrete data. We can count in a whole number. But continuous data usually obtained through measurement and it involves either whole numbers, fraction or decimal. Alright, so this one you can see the example of the in the class, right? So what is your height? We measure that. Okay, what is your weight? What is your weight for a particular, right? So then we come. So that one have a decimal numbers, right? Okay, so we call it as data, but in a numerical categories data. Data can be arranged in a frequency table. Why? It's more organized, specific, and easier to understand. So we will see what is the frequency table after this. Okay, so this is the example too, right? Usually for this topic, we will given to you a lot of numbers to you, and you must define and please count properly. Okay, this was a very, you must be careful. Okay, sometimes students think it's very easy to do this. I can get a full mark, but if you miss one or two, you will lose a mark for this one. Okay, all of you see this example too. Alright, the following data show the number of vehicles owned by 30 families in the survey. So you can see from this one, right, how many vehicles have in the 30 families. Right, the question asks you what type of data are shown here. Of course, it's a numerical data because this is a numbers, alright. But you can see if the number can count. Okay, the number of vehicles do not have. I only have a 1.5 vehicle at home. Don't have, right? So usually number of vehicle, how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, all don't have anything. Alright. So what type of data are shown here? It's a discrete data because it involves a whole number. Okay. Okay, then you must construct a frequency table. Sorry, frequency table for this data. Right. The first thing before you start to make a frequency table, you must define first the name of frequency table. How do you want to know? This one, what you need to write down. Usually for this one, you can see on the question. You must read the question carefully back, right, to find the name for this table here, right? So this one show the numbers or a number of vehicles. So he just pick this one. No need to number of vehicle owned by 37. No need, because you will count back here. The total is 30. Okay, you can see the number total here is 30. Okay, alright. So you just put number of vehicle for this one. Okay, alright. Then you just for this one, if have the whole number or not, you just see one. If they have not a lot of numbers here, you just write down one by one. Example here 0. Then what you see number 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a number 5? No. If don't have any a lot of numbers, so you can write back the number that you see. Right? Example number 0. Sorry. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, write back again number of verticals. Right? Okay, what is the tally here? Tally means that the tally, the symbol of the tally is a similar with the slash. Right? You see the slash symbol here. Tally means a slash symbol. Okay, what is the meaning of slash symbol here? Means 1. If they have a 1 slash here, means the quantity is 1. Right? But if the number is a 5, it has 4 slash here, then we cut the group of the have a 4 here. Okay, so I showed to you like that. One, two. So means like this, you want to draw a table here. Right, usually they have only 3 column there. Yeah. So this one is just a okay. So this one I do for you. So we will see how to construct a frequency table calculator. Uh, okay, first this one I put some colors here. Colors. And then very small here. This one to the table here. So this find it in your question. The second column is the and the last one is a frequency. Right, the difference between the frequency table and the other frequency table. Okay, okay, so the difference is the name of the first column. Actually, the first column is the different because you must know the name of the frequency table of this one. The first column you must put as the name of the table. Okay, find out in your question. Second one, the name must carry, and the third column must frequency. Frequency means the number. The number how many vehicles I have in the family. Okay. One, one, two. Right, see the you can see on this one. Okay, what number have? Right, 0. Okay, put 0 and there. One, 0. There, what number have? 1, 2, 3. The last one is Okay. Then tally. Alright. Tally. The symbol of the tally is a slash. Okay, you just see the slash there. Okay. Okay, so then you count how many number of zeros in this information that given to you, right? So then you see only 10, right? After you find it, after you find the numbers there, okay, so like this, it's better you just cut the number. Okay, you just cut it. Alright, zero. Okay, I already take this one. That's slash. Don't worry. Okay, like this. Okay, zero, one. Okay, one slash only. So the numbers of families that have a zero by equal is one. Okay, next one, number one. Alright, it's better you go from left to right, column by column. Right, depend on you want to do a row by row or column by column. Okay, so from left to right, find it. How many number one that have? Okay, after you find, it's better you put a slash or you just cut the number. One, okay, then one that the one, two, four, five. Right, so they have a families that have a one vehicle at home. Alright, so how many tally that you need to put? Of course, six. Alright, like I say, if more than six, alright, the tally if five, you must have four slash like this. Right, and this four, you must put the horizontal line in the middle of the tally here. But this one don't have the so I just put this line here. Like this. Okay, so you can see, right? After four, five must have a horizontal line on that four tally here. Then continue six, this one. Okay, can Right. Next one, number two. How many families that have a two vehicle at home? So see back, see again from left to right, then count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, eight only, right? So eight only. So put here as eight. Then here, one, two, three, four. Right? Four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, so this one. Like this. So this is the eight. Then you can continue until you get like this. Uh, but for this one, don't forget to put the total. Okay, the last one is the whole number here. Must put as a total like this. Okay. Alright. Don't forget to put the total. Means you must know whether is it same the 37 here. Alright. If same means your data is correct. Alright. The next one is the example 3 here. Now, if you see this one, they have a decimal number. It has decimal number. So what type of data? Alright. It's a numerical data, but what type is it? Continuous data. So this is a measurement here. Right. But if you see this one, from this data, they have a lot of numbers here. You see this one, this type of data, they have a lot of numbers here. You must make a range, right? And make sure the range that you make must have a uniform range. What is the meaning of uniform range? It means from one range to other range must have the same range. Means how you want to know, right? 51.9 minus 50, you will get the difference is 1.9. Same like this one. 53.9 minus 52, you will get the range is a 1.9. This one means until here must have uniform range. Alright. Alright. But how you want to know the minimum and the maximum number that you need to put here? Alright. So you just see what is the lowest number here and what is the highest number from this one. Okay. So we will see one by one. So from this one we can see, okay, the lowest number is a 50. And the highest number is, you see, 59.7 or 59.9. Maybe they have other than that. So the highest one is this one. Okay, so how you want to determine the range of the number? This one you must think carefully, think logically also. Okay, what is the range that you need to make? You cannot choose what you call the different a lot of range, right? Maybe you want, teacher, I want to do a 50 and cannot. So how you want to define the range? So you only have a one row. No, you cannot have only one row in a frequency table, okay? So you must think this one carefully. What is the range, right? Okay. So this one that I already showed to you. So see the name of this first column. C mass in kg. In you just put in the bracket kg. Don't forget the name of column. Second one carry. Then the third column is going to see this have a range and put how many range 50 until 51.9. Then start with the 52, 53.9. Go to the second row here. Okay, but if you do not want to do like this, you can do like this also. Okay, this one. Alright, you can express using the inequality symbol. Alright, inequality symbol means, alright, x is a between larger than 50. X is larger than and equal to 50, but lower than 52. If lower than 52 means 51.99 or something, but it's not 52. The second one, x is larger and equal to 52 but smaller than 54. Then you will see they have the same answer here. Okay? Right, so this was for that Sunday. So don't worry, if you don't understand, you can personal ask me which part that you don't understand, then I will explain to you later. Alright, so today make sure you must watch the video for this exercise, then continue with this topic, which is data handling. Alright, so I will see you the next video. Alright, bye bye.